You are in a rut. You are stuck. One day you're killing it at your goals and your dreams, you're reading books, using your planner, executing on your goals, you're exercising, but then it's like the next day you lose your spark. You are at a fork in the road and you do not know which way to take. And this confusion, it paralyzes you. Fear starts to rise, and the more that it rises, the more that it paralyzes you. If this is you, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. This is actually a sign that something is about to change. In Tony Robbins seminars, if you like Tony Robbins, when somebody is confused, he stands up and he celebrates because he says, all right, everybody, clap your hands. This person is confused. It's because something is about to change. Right now, I'm going to show you how to create clarity, take action, and get realigned with your ultimate purpose. Step number 1, understand why you're stuck. So when you understand the why, then you can then do the how. I found that most people are stuck because of one of two things. The first thing is people are just not clear. Like they have all the motivation in the world. They feel like they'd be able to take a bunch of action if they just knew what to do. That if the universe just gave you a piece of paper that said, okay, this is your target and here are the actions that you need to take, they would be off to the races, they'd be shot out of a cannon, or you lack courage. You know what you need to do. You're just not doing it. You're trying to perfect the preparation stage, but you're not actually taking action and you're procrastinating and you're avoiding it. And that procrastination and that avoidance leads to even more fear and more anxiety, and then it turns into a loop and you're stuck. When you're in action with the thing that you're passionate about, your future vision, you are activating a force in the universe we call the force of forward motion. And when you align with this force, you are aligned with the universal power of creation itself. So if you haven't seen the documentary Stutz, go watch it. It's incredible. Dr. Phil Stutz, he's the star of the documentary. He says it like this: everything that's alive is evolving into the future with a sense of purpose, from a single organism to a species to the entire planet. And its power is the power of life itself. Now this force is the force that grows an acorn into an oak tree. And it's the same force that grew you from a single protoplasmic little speck from your conception, all the way from the development in the awkward years as a junior high kid to who you are right now. And you can call it your spiritual force, you can call it God, you can call it the universal force. It doesn't matter what language you use. The only thing that matters is that you are actively connected to this force, that you have a relationship to this force. And when you're disconnected from this energy, you lose momentum. You feel lost, you feel fearful, you feel anxious. Anxiety starts to rise. If you're like me, you wake up in the middle of the night and you're going, what is going on? You're trying to solve these problems and it feels like your wheels are spinning. So step number 2, how do you get unstuck? And the answer is so simple. You engage. Marie Forleo, she's an author, social media star, creator of the B School. She says it like this: clarity comes from engagement, not thought. When you start taking just a little action towards the general direction of your goals, just the general direction of your big purpose, ideas, thoughts, resources start to present themselves to you that could have never have been seen before. And when you start to take that first step on the staircase, the second and the third step will then be revealed to you. But they will only be revealed when you start taking that first step. Evan Carmichael, he's a YouTube star, content creator, personal mentor of mine, great guy. He has a new book called Momentum. And he has this really cool tool that I immediately just resonated with, and he calls it the 2% difference. He says it like this: don't start with a 100% plan. Start with just the 2% difference. And when you come up with a new idea, focus on getting the first 2% done immediately. Idea into action. Will it be perfect? No. Will it be ugly? Yes. Do you know what you're doing? No. But you have got momentum. Just start right away on the 2% of your plan. Engage immediately. Ideas, thoughts, resources, they'll just start coming out of the woodwork. Synchronicities that start happening in your life. You're like, man, that's really weird. Like, why are those two things happening? This is really just like this huge coincidence. It's not a coincidence. You're just connecting to a universal force that's bigger than you. And when you see these synchronicities and these coincidences happening in your life, it's just a confirmation that you're in flow. Somebody's life out there is depending on you getting over your fear so you can stand in your greatness and be the leader that you were designed and destined to be. The universe has massive plans for you and your life, okay? When you connect with the life force that's within you, and you stand in your power, and you remember who you are, you really realize that what you are imagining is only a fraction of what the universe actually has planned for you. You're going to get through this phase, and you will be shocked when you see what's in store for you. Trust me. Conquer any fear, my friend. Live your dream. I'll see you next time.